Joined by the head coach, Bryce Drew, and coach, a 5-point win. But, man, that thing was a one-possession game. It seemed like for 45 minutes, it's only a 40-minute game.
Man, I mean, that was an intense game. You know, that's what conference tournaments are about. You know, back and forth, lead changes. Both players on both teams just making play after play.
Let's start with the good stuff, though. The way your team played down the stretch and the way Holland Wood stepped up in the crunch.
You know, he was terrific down the stretch. He wanted the ball. He made aggressive moves. His three, again, was a huge momentum play for us, momentum basket to get us the lead. And every time you thought that we were going to maybe get a couple possession breathing room, they'd come right back and get a 4-point play or get a quick basket against us. So just a really intense game. And again, we took a hit early, and really proud of our guys how we fought back, you know, in that first half to make it a 1-point game.
Yeah, Coach, 10 turnovers in that first half. They scored 11 off of that, but you guys were still within one. Really took care of the ball. Only 4 turnovers second half.
You know, big part of the game. First half we were dribbling a little bit too much. We were they were really closing out on our guards, and we weren't spacing as well as what we should have. Second half did a much better job cleaning that up, and we're able to get, you know, some shots knocked down.
And you were able to get them to lean more into their perimeter game, too, and get them out of the lane where, like, Flagg was down the stretch. He was pretty much limited to 3-point shots and jumpers.
You know, he's a terrific player. You know, thankfully he missed some of those threes there, but he's a load because you put a small guy, he goes in the post. You put a big guy, he runs out and shoots threes. You know, just a really, really good player.
Coach, off the bench, you got some good minutes from Aiden Gahan, about 11 minutes, no points, but 5 boards and a block. And then looked like Chance McMillan is, like, feeling it. He likes playing in this arena.
You know, our bench was terrific. You know, we were down by 10. And our bench came back, and we cut it to 1, you know, before halftime. And we had, you know, Chance, Aiden, Walt, and Tayshaun in with that lineup. And, you know, this time of year, you know, getting productivity from your bench is huge, especially when you have to play back-to-back games. So everybody got double-digit minutes. You know, hopefully that'll help us tomorrow.
Yeah, that's been the case for the last 5 wins. Your benches have been outscoring them by double digits every game, and it seemed like that Aiden Gahan stretch where he hit the jump hook and then came to the other end and made a defensive play kind of swung momentum before he went to half.
You know, big play. And, you know, Aiden is getting better and better. He really helped us. You know, had 5 rebounds in, what was that, you know, 11 minutes, which is, you know, really good work on the boards. So, you know, thankful to win this game. Again, this league's really good. I mean, watching these games, you guys saw the games last night. I mean, you got 7-seed Utah Valley winning 20 games, really good. Abilene 6-seed, really good. I mean, there's really good teams in this league.
Coach, Paul asked me this. I'll ask you, how long do you get to enjoy this one? Or once the horn hit, did you start thinking about New Mexico State?
Yeah, you know, we're definitely, once we leave here, we're into film, we're into scouting, and trying to get ready for that game. You know, big thing is this was a really physical, tough game, especially on our guards. You know, we got to try to keep them as fresh as possible, get their legs back the best we can before tomorrow's game.
Just initial takeaways on facing them. You probably felt good about how you played in Las Cruces, led deep into the game, and then you often say about how, like, you haven't seen them play better than they did in Phoenix, and you can't imagine.
Yeah, they were terrific. They were terrific at our place, and, you know, they're a really good team. You know, they've won all year. They beat, you know, Davidson, who's, I don't know if they were winning the Atlantic 10. They beat Washington State on the road up there, who's in the middle of the pack of the Pac-12. They're a really good team, really veteran team, and it's going to be a huge challenge for us.
Hey, Coach, this was a quote-unquote neutral site, but fans really showed up for you guys.
Fans were awesome. You know, we didn't get to experience this last year. You know, I think if we would have had this experience last year, some of those seniors may have come back for another year, to be honest with you. But you know, it's great playing in front of them. No question, they give us tremendous energy, and, you know, we're just thankful we get another day, another game to play in front of them tomorrow.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the victory. We'll see you tomorrow night against New Mexico State.
Thank you. Thanks, Lopes fans.